Welcome to Success and Beauty Radio Show, where your dreams, your life, and your inspiration count. Featuring your host, Charlotte Howard, award-winning hair artist, author, speaker, and beauty salon success mentor. Charlotte helps beauty salon professionals create an extraordinary career, business, and lifestyle using their God-given talents. Charlotte's guest will be sharing proven business, career, beauty, and lifestyle strategies to help you grow personally and professionally and put an end to your personal and professional struggles. And now, here's your host, Charlotte Howard.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are really, really excited, and happy Friday to all of you. First of all, I would like to give some updates before I bring my very special guest on today, Miss Cindy Tawaya. But before I bring her on, I would like to share with you guys that I am currently working on my anthology, Success in Beauty, The Secrets to Attracting Fulfillment and Happiness. This anthology will be released May 22nd. The goal of the book is to help more women feel beautiful, sexy, and confident from the inside out, and also be a roadmap for young women, mothers, grandmothers, which show them that fulfillment and happiness are a gift that we welcome for ourselves by taking care of our body, mind, and soul. For everyone that wants to learn more about, because we are still looking for co-authors of this amazing project, you can learn more about it by going to www.successinbeauty.com. Of course, this book is a marketing tool that will increase your visibility and also help you increase your clients and your revenue. Again, to learn more about the project, visit www.successinbeauty.com. And now I would like to introduce my special guest today, Miss Cindy Tawaya, and she is the creator and owner of the Diva by Cindy Hair Care System, and it's a philanthropic efforts of the Diva Project. Now, Cindy created Diva by Cindy products to enrich and inspire women by giving them superb products that transform their lives by stopping the hair from shedding and breaking and stimulates the healthy hair growth. Now, ultimately, Cindy seeks to heal, restore, and transform women. One way she achieves this mission is through the Diva Project. She launched the project in 2004, and it offers women that are affected by domestic violence a day of beauty and healing. Sales from Cindy's hair care products supports her outreach, and it's truly a Diva by Cindy is a product with heart. So everyone, without further ado, please welcome Miss Cindy Tawaya to the show.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. Thank you. I listened to you and I thought, oh my goodness, she's got the whole mission, vision, the whole heart, and she understands me. Oh my God.
Absolutely. I just love what you're doing, Cindy. We need more people like you to really help women.
Yes. I wish that everybody would outline their mission to make a difference in the world. And what we're here to do is be of service and make the world a better place than what we found it. You know, that's what we're about.
Absolutely. Now, Cindy, tell us more about how you got into the industry.
Well, Charlotte, I'm actually a former registered nurse. That's my profession or line of profession that I was in. But I happened to have my defining moment in my life at the age of 16 when I was taking a chemistry class. Failing that class, my chemistry teacher pulled me aside and taught me how to make nail polish and lipstick. I was so inspired. That's all I dreamed of doing was manufacturing hair and beauty products for women. Unfortunately, my parents and my father in particular wasn't very supportive of that idea. So he guided me towards the medical field. I ended up going to school to become a nurse, working as a nurse for 13 years, and eventually left in 2003, 2004 to open a salon. And that's what kind of led me back to my heart, which is the manufacturing and creation of the Diva by Cindy hair care products.
That's really an amazing story. I had no idea that you came from the nurse background.
Yeah.
Wow. So you definitely understand the importance of women, taking care of themselves, inside and out.
Absolutely. I always call my transformation of my journey from health care to hair care. So, yes.
Can you also share with us what makes your products very unique?
Yes. What we focused on initially was the detangling effect. Many women, like we know, beauticians know, primarily that for the lady, we lose about 100 to 150 strands of hair a day as we're combing, brushing, styling. So we focused on the detangling effect. So we created a leave-in detangler. That was the first item that was developed. And that leave-in detangler could be used on natural hair, chemically processed hair, wigs, weaves, great for bedhead, but it's a product that could be sprayed on wet or dry, and you'd be able to pass a comb or brush through and not lose hair. It's a product that could actually be used on children's hair as well. Now, with the intention with the detangling product, after that was created, we wanted to kind of segment or create other products that would help stimulate hair growth, such as our Super Grow hairdress and our stimulating shampoo and conditioner, which help promote circulation of the scalp, promoting blood flow, and allowing healthier hair to grow. Because we all know, as hair care professionals, that hair is not alive, hair is dead. If it was alive, if you cut it, flat ironed it, or did any chemical process, it would hurt. But the scalp is alive with nerve endings and blood flow. So we created products that would stimulate the scalp to promote healthier hair growth. We didn't want to leave out the fact that most women who are buying products may also have been afflicted with health care issues such as thyroid diseases, high blood pressure, etc. So we wanted to make sure that we created a product that could be used on women who have those health care issues. So the product can take or work on damaged hair, dry hair, women who are having issues due to medication, and then as the byproduct, we're using the proceeds to help victims of domestic violence and homeless women. So this kind of encompasses health and healing and beauty all in one.
Oh, absolutely. Can you share with us more about the women that you help with the domestic violence? What people can expect when they are experiencing the program that you have created for women?
Yes, Charlotte. Since 2004, we've taken care of approximately 450 women with this program. And we bring them in groups of 25 twice a year. So we take care of 50 women twice a year in March and in October. And what the women come in is they usually come in skeptical, suspicious, and very scared. I call it the 3 S's. They're not sure of what to expect. We have a red carpet for them when they come in that they walk on because they are royalty and divas for the day. And we give them a continental breakfast. They receive hair services, whether it's a haircut, hair relaxer, hair color, hairstyle. And after that, they get their makeup done by a makeup artist or an esthetician. We also have massage therapists on hand to give either hand massages, shoulder, neck, and back, or take them in a room to give them a full body massage should they choose one. We also have nail technicians on hand to get their nails done. And more importantly, we have speakers, poets, individuals there who are acting as support liaisons to help speak to the women and pour into as well. So the women not only get the external, but they also get the internal cleaned and poured into. The goal is to promote their self-esteem and their well-being. Typically after the speakers speak, we have lunch, we have music, we have musical performances, and then we have the women come and share their stories, their journeys, so that they can also connect or share with us what happened to them. We have our Soul Train line afterwards. We have a big party. Everybody dances and celebrates. And then the ladies are presented with gifts. This year we're giving, they're each going to get their portraits done. We're giving them flowers. And they're each going to leave with some skincare products. And by the time it's over and they leave, they typically feel transformed because it's a day of beauty and healing from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's about them. And I call it a day of Oprah money, Oprah day without Oprah money, because people that are come in the community help to bring it together.
Oh, absolutely. I just love what you're doing, and it definitely fits in line with what I do. And I just love to hear, what you're doing. How often do you actually do this for the women?
In March and in October, so twice a year.
Wow. And I tell us how it's really impacted the women after they have, been through this series of pampering.
Yeah. What typically happens is we've had responses like on the day, you can see the transformation right away. I mean, the smiles, the laughter, they come out of themselves because their self-esteem is what's really been impacted by domestic violence. So you see the transformation the same day. But we've had women who've been able to secure jobs. They've been able to come out of the shelter, buy homes, become independent, transition fully into society. And they attribute it to the Day of Beauty, Day of Healing. And they typically will say something along the lines of, thank you, we have visibility, or we feel visible, because they feel invisible to humanity, to society, because they carry the shame and the pain and the degradation of the abuse. So it brings out who they truly are, which are divas. They are divine, inspired, virtuous, and anointed women. They're beautiful. They're elegant. They just need somebody to tell them that and help them and show them how. And they feel wonderful after it's over.
Absolutely. I can imagine so.
Yeah.
Now, your products, they have, a lot of things that they help with. And one of the things I want to have you touch on is because, as you know, African Americans have a lot of issues with hair breakage.
Yeah.
Would you share your thoughts on that, as well as how your products can help heal that issue that African Americans are having right now?
Yes. What's happening is, with regard to our hair breakage, is really attributed to the use and overuse of chemical relaxers, which we have bought on over the counter from the boxes. The boxes, as we well know, contain calcium hydroxide. Calcium makes our bones and teeth hard. Result is hard, dry, brittle hair. So the first thing we did was, for women who choose to relax, because it's a choice, we created a sodium relaxer, sodium hydroxide relaxer, but it has aloe and shea butter in it to moisturize the hair. So it has moisture, high moisture content. Now, after our relaxers rinsed, we apply a stabilizer or ultimate treatment, which has a very low pH. And it also helps seal the hair and arrange the cuticle and rearrange the bonds that were broken in the hair. That's the step 2. After we rinse the ultimate treatment out, then the hair is neutralized. So with our relaxer system, the Diva by Cindy relaxer system, hair does not shed, break, or split like it would do with the calcium hydroxide. And then we go on to our maintenance products, which have high moisture content, extreme detangling ability, and also stimulate the hair growth. We are using a lot of weaves, braids are another thing we're wearing which causes the breakage. And even when a woman says she's going natural, the tendency seems to be, oh, I want a product with moisture, so I'm going to put a lot of oil, shea butter, grease in my hair because I want it to look shiny, I want it to look healthy. Our leave-in has B vitamins in it that gives moisture. Our moisture shampoo and conditioner also have rosemary, nettles, and chamomile, which are soothing and healing to the hair. So there are ingredients in our product which not only put moisture in, but also are gentle and help give that hair a nice shine, softer feel without having to weigh it down with other oilier products. So when we talk about how the products can help, they detangle the hair, they moisturize the hair, they stimulate the hair growth, and they help stop shedding and breakage because the treatment and all the other products seal the ends of the hair, preventing it from splitting, shedding, and breaking. So those are some of the things that women can look forward to when they use our products.
Absolutely, because there are a lot of products out there that weigh the hair down and just that are blocking, agents with the scalp. It's a lot of buildup that comes on the hair. So I definitely like the fact that your product line, it just improves the overall women's hair, from the inside out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can you tell our listeners today how to find your product line and also learn more about your website?
Yes, we do have a website. Our website is www.divabycindy.com. That's our website for our products. And to be involved with the Diva Project, we have www.thedivaproject.org. And people can also email or send me an email at cindy@divabycindy.com. And that's how they can reach me, or dial 1-800-929-4057 for a toll-free number. So there are various ways that people can reach me to get information about the product and get their hair growing longer and healthier, or participate and become part of the Diva Project. We want salons, stylists, beauty schools to become part of it by opening the doors to us. We'll provide the volunteers, we'll get the word out, we'll provide the products. If people are in a state where they would like us to bring the Diva Project to, I encourage them and urge them to reach out so we can get to other women in other parts of the country and help heal them. Help them look and feel beautiful. Help uplift them. Help their self-esteem. So we want the listeners to reach out so that we can partner up and come to their part of the country to also have this event.
Absolutely. That was actually my next question, to really tell people how they can help with the Diva Project. What are the steps that they need to take to really be able to help out with the project?
And that's either emailing me at Cindy@divabycindy.com, or going on the divaproject.org and just filling out the form there, or dialing 1-800-929-4057. Just reach out, call me, email me, and, let's get together, let's connect so we can have the event in your location, and that's what we like to do.
Absolutely. Now, Cindy, could you tell us more about your 6 guiding principles?
Yes. I always share with people my 6 P's for success are prayer, passion, perseverance, persistence, presence is the 5th one. The 6th one is positivity, because obviously you can't undertake or go through any endeavor without being or feeling or wanting to have or achieve a positive outcome. Prayer is always important, just giving thanks to God the Almighty, our Creator, for what you're about to do, to open the doors. Be a person religious or not, even if they choose to commit it to the universe, just committing to a greater force than yourself. And then passion. You have to be passionate about what you're doing, love what you're doing, being persistent and persevering, because you're going to hear no. Doors are going to close on you. People are going to say you can't do it. And you have to persist and be persevering.
Absolutely.
And you have to be present. If you're not there, people say, I want to be a six-figure stylist, but I'm like, you want to be a six-figure stylist, but you're not even going to the salon regular time. You're not there. You're not present. How can you get the clientele? If somebody asks you to come for an interview, how can you, say that you want this if you can't even show up for the interview or show up and be present? So you have to be present, and you have to be positive in spite of it all. So those are the 6 P's, my 6 P's.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. And now you mentioned about, the stylist, and that brings me to ask you about the seminars that you right now you host for stylists. Can you share more about the program that you have in place for stylists as well?
Yes, Charlotte. What's happening is the whole country, as far as stylists are concerned, if they're just crying out, we're slow. We know we're typically slow in the summer months. We know that we're typically slow after the holidays. But don't sit there, we shouldn't sit there and wait until the 11th hour to start crying out about how slow we are and undertaking part-time positions in a grocery store or at an office to supplement our income. If you love what you do, if you're truly passionate, then marketing is your key. The continuous efforts with your marketing, because they don't know you're in here in the salon unless you're out there. And so I put together a seminar, how to go from 0 to 60 clients in 6 months or less. And this seminar can either be held in the presence, physically, or online doing a webinar or web series. It's being promoted on hairartist.org's website, and I encourage people to go and sign up there so that they can get the information they want. So I want them to go to Hair Artists. Is it the hairartist.org?
Hair Artist Association, the hairartistassociation.org, because you and I will be doing a lot more webinars to really help those stylists right now that are really struggling. Absolutely.
Yes. And I want you listeners to go through Charlotte's website for this webinar. That's how you can reach or connect with me, because that's where we're going to be hosting or doing it from. So I encourage you to do that.
Absolutely. Now, can you tell us more about what some of the stylists have already experienced going through the program that we're going to be doing?
Oh my goodness, Charlotte. I have colleagues who are like, Miss Cindy, I'm so glad we did this, because now I'm actually implementing the ideas. I tell them that, you don't want to overwhelm people. So if you give them a long to-do list, it's hard. But I typically give them 3 things from the seminar or webinar they can implement. And once they have those 3 things they can commit to, that's it. They can typically get things done and get more clients. And they have been growing their clientele, they're retailing more, they're connecting more with the customers, and they're using the customers to gain them more clientele in their chairs. That's one of the things that we talk about. So we've had great results with that.
Absolutely. And, that brings me back to, the different products right now that stylists are using to really, help them, serve their clients. One of the things that, you teach is how to really leverage the products that you carry to really help serve more purpose for those stylists to really differentiate themselves in the industry. Can you share more about how the products can be used to really do that?
Yes. When we talk about relaxers, most of the relaxers out there are not a three-step system. Your clients will really, really appreciate the fact that you've taken time to use a product which is not going to burn them, which will condition their hair, but that also has a step 2 to help seal the cuticle and rearrange the bonds. That step or second step, the ultimate treatment or stabilizer, can also be used to help shedding and breakage. So if a person comes to a stylist and says, I've used the box perm, my hair is breaking, my hair is shedding, immediately they can use the ultimate treatment to seal the cuticle, rearrange the bonds, and stop that splitting, shedding, breakage, hair loss problem that their client is facing. A lot of women are experiencing problems with their hairline and thinning hair, and also losing hair on top of their heads. The Super Grow Hairdresser is a product that can be used there on the premises, but also retailed to the clients so the clients can use it at home and see results. And that's going to bring clients back to the stylist. Stylists often fail to realize that by withholding information about retail, by holding on to what they know that can help their client, that actually causes them to lose clients. So retailing the Diva by Cindy Super Grow, for example, is going to increase the customer loyalty. And using a product that has superior detangleability and has the ability to stimulate hair growth is also going to continue bringing your clients back to you. If their hair is growing, their hair is healthy, they're going to come back. Why walk out the door when your hair has never had it so good?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Now, can you tell us more about how they can become a distributor, what the distributor program is all about, and what's involved a little bit about that, Cindy?
Yes. In order to become a distributor, they can dial that toll-free number, or they can also go on the website, click on that distributor link in order to become a distributor. They have to buy approximately, the dollar amount is about $350 to $500 worth of product, because we sell a minimum of 5 cases to get a person started, which is very, very reasonable. If they're to contact the bigger companies want anywhere from 10 to 20K investment to start. But we're saying between $350 and $500 to get 5 cases of inventory of products to start, because you can't sell products or become a distributor if you don't have anything to show or sell on hand. You have to have something. And as they mark up and sell, they can come back for more. And we also put them on our website so people can find them. If people are looking for the products in their area, we'll make sure to give them a call and notify them and say, hey, Susie, you're in Alabama or you're in Texas. There is a need, or somebody's calling to find a distributor in that area, and this is their information. So we work with the stylist in order to promote and sell the products.
That that's amazing, because that way they're going to be moving more product that way, because you're you have their information also listed on the website, and so that'll help them as well. And then you work with the stylist to really help them really leverage the products itself, and so that's great. Mm-hmm.
I call them divapreneurs. So
yes,
that's what we want our entrepreneurs to do.
Absolutely. Now, with the products, can anyone go on your website and consumers go on your website and just purchase, or they have to go through the distributor specifically?
If there isn't a distributor in a certain area, consumers go on the website and absolutely purchase. We want to help women grow longer, healthier hair. We want to help all races of women, all types of women. And we're not in the withholding business. We're in the sharing business. There's so much for everybody. And that's why a lot of Sometimes some of our stylists fail to realize we have to share the information, share the wealth. There's enough prosperity for all. There's enough Diva products and territory for everybody. And I always have opened it up to say, here, if there's a consumer in a certain area who doesn't have a distributor, go online and pick it up and, use it and get your hair healthy.
Absolutely. Now, that brings me to asking you, there are a lot of African American women that are afraid of doing other ethnicity hair, like Caucasian and Italian hair. Can you share with us your experience and why you think it's important for professionals to really not just do African American hair only?
One thing that I've always shared with people is I'm a very multi-ethnic person. I've grown up in various parts of the world, and I always attribute the fact of my outgoing personality to the fact that I can relate to anyone or anything. Stylists need to open, especially black stylists, need to open their minds to the fact that hair is hair. It's just textures that are different. And all hair needs moisture. All hair needs detangling. All hair needs care. And if that's what they are focusing on, then they should be able to touch different types of women. And to add to the fact that I'm in the healing business, I'm not in the hair care business. All women need healing to some level or other. Any woman that sits in your chair has been through some trauma, hurt, or pain. So when you are taking care of that person, you're not just taking care of their hair, you're taking care of their being in their entirety, mind, body, and soul. So if you are thinking about, I just want to flip her hair, flat iron her hair, flip her wig, or whatever, and style her hair, send her on her way, then really and truly you don't understand the concept of hair care. It's a healing business. And a lot of people have gotten away with thinking, well, just about beauty. No, it's not. Because beauty is from the inside out. If you're not clean and you're walking around and if as Turk said in Tarzan, you're emotionally constipated, you do not look or feel beautiful. So we have to learn to take care of all races. Because the women that are coming to us are not just coming to look beautiful, not just to feel beautiful. They want to feel happy, healthy, whole, and healed.
Absolutely. I mean, that's it's funny that you said that, Cindy, because there's so many stylists out there right now that they keep constantly telling me personally, I just want to do hair. I just want to do hair.
You can do hair in a mannequin, but the hair of a human being is attached to a living, breathing person who needs not just their hair done, they need to be taken care of. So in that regard, when I approach a woman with a business card or a flyer, I don't say, I want to do your hair. I find that very offensive, very insulting, and many women do. Because they'll say, well, is my hair bad? No, I want to take care of you. I want to take care of you. And we need to start learning what kind of dialogue and language is healing to our clients. And it's not just about taking care of hair, because any baboon can be trained to do that. Excuse my French.
Yes.
Any baboon can be trained to take care of hair. But you need to learn to take care of that person, mind, body, and soul. It's a healing business, healing practice.
Yes. So there are so many professionals right now. Their businesses are closing, and they just say they can't get their business off the ground. They don't have enough clients coming in, and they are afraid of the competition out there. What do you say to these women that are that they say they're struggling and they have to close their business, and they've let their license just expire, and after all of the money that they've already spent to get it? What is your thoughts on that, Cindy?
Where's your passion? Go back to where you started from. identify why and the motivation behind you opening that business. If you're truly burnt out and you're letting go, then it means that that is not what you intended to do in the first place, or your motive or motivation was not the right one. Reinvent yourself. Find an alternative. You may want to be an educator. You may want to be a platform artist. You may want to find creative ways of still helping within the hair care business by becoming a consultant. There are ways to get around this, but to hang up your apron and say, I'm out of the hair business, I'm going to go work at Social Security or work in an office or what have you, just shows me or demonstrates that the passion is not there. I left nursing where I was being paid very, very well. I was making $48 an hour. And I worked 2 days, worked 8 hours or 12 hours sometimes, 24 hours, and was being paid for 36 hours. But that was not my passion. I left that to open a hair salon and then go into creating beauty products. And I love what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I no longer have the hair salons, but I do have a healing practice where people come to me for holistic healing, mind, body, and spirit, and people connect with me through the products and then, of course, with the seminars. So I am still in the hair care business and don't have any intention of leaving because it's about caring. Not just for their hair, but the entirety of the person. So it's time for them to reinvent themselves.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the license is really powerful. You don't have to go out, out of the. I mean, it's so many things that you know.
Miss Charlotte, guess what they can do? We had a point where even with the battered women, we worked with girls from a group home, and the group home directors wanted stylists to come to the different group homes and shelters, and they would pay them a subsidized fee to do hair. There are so many avenues.
Absolutely.
The clients are there, but they need to find their way.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that is amazing. Just to be able to, do what we do. Now, I know that you have projects coming up. Would you share that with our listeners today?
Yes, the next Diva project is on the 30th of March. It's going to be held at the Fortis Institute, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. We're expecting 25 women who we're giving a full day of beauty and healing to. And that's in about 3 weeks. We'll be having the next Diva project. Yes.
Very exciting. Do you have any other projects that you want to share with our listeners today, or any last words that you want to share with those that are listening today?
Yes. Last words of what I'd love to share with listeners are that in order to achieve what you want in life, you have to go through difficulty. You have to go through some dark places. A lot of stylists, like you said, are leaving the profession, or they're working at part-time. They need to return back to their soul, to their centeredness, and find out why they started, and to find ways of reaching back out and doing what they love, if it's truly what they love doing. To all the consumers out there, all is not lost. You may have been waiting at a stylist salon for 4 or 5 hours, but things are changing, times are changing. You're not getting the hair care that you desire or feel you deserve. Don't just sit there and not say anything. Communicate. Anybody who wants to reach out to me can, either by emailing Cindy at divabycindy.com. Visit the website, divabycindy.com. Get yourself Super Grow if your edges are thinning or your hair's not growing. Get some stimulating shampoo and conditioner. Just get some products. Email me with your questions on Ask Cindy. I just want you to reach out and connect, and let's help heal and change the world one diva at a time. And I know it's a lot that I've just said, but I thank you for having me on your show, Charlotte, and I appreciate everyone for listening.
Oh, absolutely. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. And everyone, you will be able to keep in touch with Cindy also through our association. And again, go to www.thehairartistassociation.org, and you will also be able to see some of Cindy's articles that will be featured in our magazine, because she's a contributor, and will be answering your questions in our magazine as well. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. And please reach out to Cindy and I, and we are just thrilled to have you all listen with us today and just help you be more successful, in mind, body, and soul. Absolutely. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Are you interested in appearing on Success and Beauty Radio Show? Do you have breaking news? Charlotte wants to hear from you. You can contact her at www.thehairartistassociation.org. We will see you next week, same day and time.